Joining me today is the third homegrown player in New England Revolution history, following, of course, in the footsteps of Diego Fagundez and Scott Caldwell. It's Zach Harivo. Zach, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to not only now be a professional soccer player at 19 years old, but to be able to join your hometown club?
Right. I mean, growing up, I've been watching New England Revolution all my life, since Jay was playing, since Taylor was playing, Showery, all these guys, and I always dreamt of playing for Revs one day, and being able to start my career off here is a dream come true, so I'm excited.
And you came up through the Revolution Academy program. You were the United Healthcare Youth Player of the Year last year. It's afforded you a lot of opportunities to train with the first team. You even spent the past 2 preseasons a week at a time out in Tucson training with the Revs. What have those opportunities done for you as far as helping develop your game, training with the first team?
Right. I mean, starting off with Academy, they developed me straight off the bat. Right away, I felt my game getting better and better in competitive level, and I remember 2 seasons in, got called up for a training session with the first team, and I was really nervous. I remember they put me in the monkey in the middle, and I was just excited to be there, and they told me not to worry about it, have fun, play your game, and I was just happy to be there. And from there, I played well, and they invited me to Tucson. I got some minutes with them, so experience was what was really good for me. Being able to go there these past 2 seasons for them was exciting, so developed me in the right way.
And do those experiences now, as you joining in the first team, do those experiences help make that transition a little bit easier? Because all these guys know who you are, you know all of them.
Yeah, I mean, coming into the locker room, I know all of them, so they greet me like I'm already a signed player, and they're used to seeing me, so being around them, knowing the guys is definitely an advantage, and a lot more comfortable for me coming in and starting during the season for them.
2 of the first team players who you've had a chance to train alongside are Diego Fagundez and Scott Caldwell, who we mentioned are the first 2 homegrown players in Revs history. Have you been able to look to both of those guys as kind of inspiration to see what they've done coming from the academy up into the first team?
Yeah, my first year coming into the Revs is around the time when Diego got signed. So I was like, wow, like Diego got signed, first player in the academy, and everyone just looked up to him, and everyone wanted to follow his path. And then Scott Caldwell came, and he was the guy that took a different route, and we all realized that you go through college and you can still work hard and become a professional for the Revolution. And both these guys at training, I mean, from watching them play, evolve, and accelerate beyond what I could think of. And I mean, they motivated me to be where I am today, and they support me whenever I come up to the locker room because they definitely know how it felt when they were academy guys. So it's good to have people like that around you.
And I know you mentioned Scott took a different path, went to college before joining the Revs. I know you were set to go to Providence College in the fall to start a college career. Why did you decide that now was instead the right time to start a professional career?
I mean, having the option to play professional is something I thought that would never happen to me before college, and having the opportunity, I just couldn't pass it up. It's always been a dream of mine to not only play professional, but to play for my hometown club, Revolution, and I feel like I couldn't let that slip, and I wanted to jump in right away.
And you mentioned looking up to Scotty and Diego a little bit. Another guy I know who's been a big inspiration for you is Showery Joseph.
Right.
And you're going to be wearing the number 21 for the New England Revolution, Showery's old number. So can you give us just a little bit of background on your relationship with Showery?
I mean, ever since I was little, started off 11, I met Showery. My dad was good friends with him, and he's been to my games. He coached me all my life, one-on-one coaching, and I've always watched his games, went to his games. He came to support my games, and it was back and forth. And when I told him that I signed with the Revolution, he was ecstatic. He was happy for me. And then I asked him if I could wear his number, and he was even more happy that I asked him, and I was glad that he allowed me to wear his number. So I think carrying his number and legacy with the Revolution is just an honor for me.
Zach, congratulations on the professional contract. We're happy to have you.